Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? I can't believe that my hair doesn't look half bad from wearing a hat all day today. I was just sitting in the car listening to a little music before I get started. It is 2:34 a.m. on this Saturday evening, this fine Saturday evening. Let me get my lip stuff going here. I already started my Diet Pepsi. I'm sorry, I had to. I was thirsty. I sat inside. Well, I woke up. I had the most bizarre dream. And I'll tell you, I know somebody, I think it was Hunter, said that they liked hearing about my, I don't know who it was, but somebody said they liked hearing about my dreams when I have these weird dreams. So I will share my weird dream, which if you want to analyze, I already think it means that lost and out of control, which I don't really feel, but that's probably how I would analyze the dream. But anyway, I woke up and Boo and Tucker wanted to go outside, so I took them outside. We're still very worried about Boo. He wouldn't eat today. So we had the new food that Alex bought him, and then chicken and rice that Alex made him, and then I went to Meijer today and bought 2 cans of his old food and put it down because I, when I was out today running errands, I stopped by Tanya's and hung out with her for a little bit, and she said she thought it was maybe either from the heat, because he's acting really normal, and he got up this morning and he came downstairs and he drank a lot of water, so that was good. But that it was either maybe from the heat, or because it's been really hot here. It's actually cool this evening. It says it's 66 degrees, but it feels cooler than that. You know, it's always 10 degrees cooler in my car, or it says it's 10 degrees. It's always 10 degrees cooler outside than it says it is in my car. Oh, it says it's 64. What is it supposed to be tomorrow? Let's see. Sunday, 84 and sunny. Monday, 88 and sunny. 87, 81, 83, and then, oh, next Saturday it's supposed to be 67. Then the 80s, the 80s, the 80s. So I sat at Tanya's for a while. We sat on her back patio, and I drank my coffee, and she was drinking a lemonade, and we just sat out there and talked. But she said she thought it was either possibly, I think it might have something to do with his teeth, but anyway, that it's either to do with the heat possibly, or changing his food, because Alex just bought them new food, and he bought a bunch of it, and he bought food like the same kind that they were eating before, the same brand, and it's a pate and everything, but he got it for older dogs because they're going to be 11 this summer. Tanya said that could be it. But he's eaten some of that already, so I don't know if that's it. But tonight when I went back inside, I put the plate down in the kitchen, because sometimes he'll sit there right in the kitchen and he'll eat it if I'm standing there. But he wouldn't eat any in the kitchen. He went over and he sat on this stair. And I went over and I took the plate, and he started eating a little bit of it, but he literally took like 4 bites, and then he just sat up and like looked at me like, is that enough? And then I was like, come on, Boo, come on. And I kept on moving the plate, and he'd jump up a stair, and then I would move the plate up a stair, and then he'd take like another 2 or 3 bites. He ate about half the plate. So, and the other thing is, Tanya said, like, if he was sick, to get it through his system. She said it's not viral, because then Tucker would be sick too. But she said to get it through his system, he might not, like, it might not be smart for him to eat right now. But I can't get him into the vet until Monday, and he's acting normal. If he was acting really crazy, I would, like, if something was really off, I would take him to, the emergency vet, but, and I was actually thinking about that for tomorrow, the fact that he ate a little bit tonight. He's eating his treats, too, like, that's the really weird thing. That's what it makes me think it's the food, because he'll eat his treats, like, no questions asked. When we were sitting in here tonight, I was sitting on the patio, the back patio, and I was talking on the phone, and Alex is watching Dead Like Me. He's like, what? He's on the 2nd season. He really likes that show. And so I opened the door, and Boo and Tucker wanted to come outside, so I took him outside. Boo literally ran to the grass and just sat down. Like, he never does that. It was the weirdest thing. Who is out? We're on a curfew. We did a curfew last night, and then tonight, I don't know if they're going to do a curfew tomorrow night. Probably not. Alex is going downtown tomorrow to, in the morning. He has to be down there by 10:30 to meet up with his friends, because they're going to go to his friend Chris's mural that they did. So he went to bed really early tonight. Alex went to bed at like 10:30. So anyway, I'm worried about Boo. I hope he's okay. The thing is with Boo is he's always been kind of, like, I don't want to say a weird dog, but he's always been kind of a different dog. So it's kind of hard to, like, he'll play with a treat for like a half an hour before he eats it sometimes. Like, that's totally normal for him. If he doesn't like his food, like he did do this yesterday, he'll cover his, like, it's kind of cute, but it's kind of sad too. Like, if he doesn't want his food, like, and we put it in the crate where he eats, or, because they don't, the only time they're ever in their crate anymore, I was thinking about this the other day, they have not spent one night in their crate since PP has passed away. They used to stay down there a couple nights a week, because if they had to get up really early, like, Alex didn't want them, like, up and roaming the bed, because Tucker and PP would stay up literally all night long and play and roam all over the bed. And Tucker would jump down, jump up, jump down, jump up, and in the morning we'd have 10 toys on the bed. It was so cute. So Alex, like, 3 or 4 nights of the week when he had to get up really early, he would say, you know, can we put them in their house tonight? So they would sleep in their house. Boo Radley likes it down there anyway. Sometimes he just goes down there and sits for like a couple hours by him. He'll sleep down there. But now the only time that we put them in there is when we leave, because they can't, if we leave them out, they will, like, Tucker will get on the table and he'll, like, he's chewed up my memory cards and pens and stuff before. So we still crate them 11 years later. But they like it in there. I mean, it's a big crate. It's a big crate, so they like it. But that's where Boo eats. And sometimes, so we put blankets and, you know, sheets in there and stuff. And sometimes, like, he'll have pulled the sheet from the back of the crate and covered his food up with it. Like, he doesn't even want to look at it. Which is kind of hilarious, but kind of weird at the same time. And sometimes he'll just sit there and, like, he'll look at his food for, like, the longest time, and he'll kind of push the plate around. But then as soon as you, like, or if you're like, okay, if I say, okay, but you're not gonna eat, and I pick up his plate, he'll start eating it, like, immediately. Like, he doesn't want you to take it away. So, like, with his food stuff, he's always been weird. He's always, like, I was telling Tanya this today, he's always been a picky eater. And she's like, well, at the kennel, when he stays there, she's like, he won't usually eat during the day, he'll only eat at night. She'll say, like, you know, because she goes back over there at night, and she'll say, like, her and Eric always go over there and let the dogs out late at night before they go to bed. And she said, you know, he won't eat during the day, but late at night when I feed him, like, when I'm there is when he eats. So his eating schedule is all over the place. The other thing is that Alex has been feeding him while Alex was at home, and Alex was feeding them at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and before I was feeding them at like 6 or 7 in the evening. Like, they were eating in the evening, and I kind of think it threw off Boo's schedule. Plus, I think he was used to Alex feeding him. But then Alex the other day, like, Alex 2 days this week has fed them, and yeah, like twice this week he's fed them, and it was no better those days. So I don't know, like, I'm starting to worry about him a little bit. I feel better that he ate tonight though. And maybe when I go inside he'll eat a little bit more, but I also don't, like, want to force him to eat a bunch of food. Like, if, you know, he's like eaten, like Alex is convinced because he like threw up a little bit of like bile, and he had like a leaf in it, and Alex is convinced that like he ate a leaf or something and it made him sick. So I don't know, but if he's not better by Monday, I'm calling Monday morning and I'm gonna take him to the vet. Our pool is finally opened. When I was leaving here today, so I went to Starbucks, and then I did a review while I was there of the Andes Mint Frappuccino. It was Josh, the barista's favorite secret menu Frappuccino, so I did that. This couple that I have started to watch their videos, their names are Mel's and Chris, and they do all reviews, and she commented on my review channel tonight, or he did, I don't know which one, but they commented on my review channel tonight, and told me to try... You need to try the Winnie the Pooh Frappuccino. Start with a vanilla bean frap, then add honey, cinnamon dolce, cinnamon powder, and caramel drizzle blended in the drink. It is absolutely amazing. So I may try that one tomorrow. But anyway, I did a review of the Andes Mint thing, and then right before I left, Josh had texted me and said that they had the color changing cups. You know, I've wanted these color changing cups from Starbucks for like weeks now, right? And he was like, do you want a box of these? So when I came through there, I was like, do you still have the color changing cups? And they were like, yeah. So I bought a box, but several people have said that they're sending them to me, which is really, really nice, and nobody needed to do that, but I really appreciate it. So I think what I'm gonna do is, when the cups come that people have sent to me, I'm gonna review them on my review channel. I might do it on my main channel. I don't know why. I feel like I might want to do that, but I might. We'll just see. And then I'm going to give away the ones that I bought, because I know there's a lot of people that want them. And anyway, so I'm going to do that. But I feel like I should probably do the review on my review channel. That way it gives the people that watch over there a better chance of winning, because there's not so many people, you know. So I'm going to do that. And then I did a booktube video. And then I went to the post office. But I went to the post office, I think, after I went to Tanya's. Went to Tanya's, and then I went to Meijer. And I went to Meijer because I was getting magazines to do a magazine video, which is what I had planned to do this video about today, but I ended up doing it about something else. Because a lot of people have asked me to do magazine videos. If you guys watch my drama channel, you know I used to do magazine videos back in the day. Let me move this camera over just a little bit. So, there you go. Make it front and center. I used to do magazine videos over there all the time. So, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I started filming it today, and then Alex came home. So, he went to, after he got done with work today, he went to his mom's house and hung out with his mom and his grandma, and he had cachapas, and he literally like walked through the door like right at 8 o'clock, because we had our curfew tonight at 8 o'clock. And what else did I get at Meijer today? I got bolt cutters. I'm always adding stuff to my toolbox. I have a toolbox that I'm real proud of. And I bought bolt cutters because I got hanging plants, and our scissors won't cut. And we have sharp scissors too, couple different pairs of scissors, but our scissors won't cut through the plastic things, you know, that hang. So I wanted to get bolt cutters for that, plus just to have them in case we need them for something. So I bought bolt cutters. I took all those off in the patio, and the back patio looks so pretty. And the flowers are really nice. Oh, that was the first thing I did today when I got up. I sat on the back patio and drank some water and read my meditation book, which was about inspiration. It was really interesting meditation. I read the Daily Book of Positive Quotations, and I watered my plants. And last year I used to like have to fill a jug in the kitchen, take it outside, fill a jug in the kitchen, whatever. And because they didn't have their hose hooked up last year, because it was, you know, somebody different that was living here. Anyway, was it? I think so. And so she was out there watering her plants the other day, and I was like, our hose hookup is like too hard to get to, and it's like painted over. You can't turn it and stuff in the back. So I asked her, I don't think it even works. So I asked her, I said, can we use your hose? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. And at first she was like, what did she say? She was being such a smart ass. She was so funny. She was like, well, now if our water bill goes up, I'm going to have to ask you for a couple extra dollars. And I said, well, we don't pay that. That's part of our homeowners association fees. So, anyway, but I joked about it. I said, but if you get that water bill, you let me know. So anyway, but it was so much easier. Like today, it like took me like 3 minutes to like, you know, water my plants. And then I came out front and I watered my plants out front too. The plants I bought out back, I don't know what flowers they are, but they smell so good. They smell like bougainvillea, you know. They smell really, really nice. And I can just sit out there and I can just smell them. So anyway, did that. What else did I get? Got food for Boo. Got the bolt cutters. Oh, I got allergy medicine too, because I was out of allergy medicine. I had the hardest time finding it while I was there. It was on the very bottom row to the left. It's because nobody uses this kind of allergy medicine I use, because it's non-drowsy, and it's not even a pill. It just like melts in your tongue. It's called aloe vera. Like, nobody in the world uses it. And actually, one of my really good friends, he recommended it to me. And he was like, you should try this. And he was like, this is our friend, he's like our attorney too, and he was like, you should try this pill. Like, he like is so sure of everything, and he was like, this will totally work for your allergies. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I have like horrible allergies, right? And I said, but I don't like to take anything that's, you know, makes you drowsy or anything like that, and I don't take Allegra or any of that kind of stuff. When I first got, so anyway, he was like, just try it, trust me, it'll work. And it totally works. It's great. And it's like, you don't feel any effects of anything, because I don't like to take anything that has any kind of makes you feel different, whatever, even if it's over the counter. I don't take anything that is like that. When I had my grand mal epileptic seizure, I was on Flonase, which is like, I think for your nose, the spray. And I was on Claritin, and this was before, like, the Claritin D. This is the prescription kind. This was before it was over the counter. And I was drinking a lot of caffeine every single day. I was drinking, like, coffee in the morning, coffee throughout the day at work, Diet Coke, or Dr. Pepper in the evening. And my doctor really believed that to some degree caffeine could have contributed to what was going on. So I, like, had to come off, like, all of that stuff. My allergy medicine, because I think it had some kind of stimulant in it, and all caffeine I had to come off of at first. So yeah, now I just like, I mean, but I don't, the reason I don't take anything over the counter that makes, even if it makes, I don't take anything medicine wise or over the counter that makes you feel different, or that's habit forming, as a person in recovery. I'm just a Puritan about that stuff. So like, I'll take a leave for my migraines and headaches, which it sometimes helps. I did Motrin for a while, and it really helped at first, and then it stopped. But anyway, so what else did I get? I got something else. Wow, what else did I get? Oh, I got some potato chips and onion dip. It's inside. Because I'm going to watch 13 Reasons Why. I started it last night. But I started it so late that I went in and I tried to start catching up with some of my games on Words with Friends, and I might try to go in tonight and do it. But you guys, to be honest, I think I need to take kind of a break from Words with Friends for a while. Like, I was playing it so much, and like, when I was stuck at home, like I said this last night, when I was stuck at home, it was great, because I could come out here and I could play for like 2 hours, and it was really fun and stuff. But now I feel like if I don't keep up with it, then I'm disappointing people, and I don't want to feel that way, but at the same time, then it's not fun for me, and I'm finding myself going in there and just doing any word just to like take my turn. And so, I mean, I want to be, you know, competitive if people are playing so that it's fun for them. I think I just need to take a break for like a couple days or a week until I'm like feeling like getting back on there again. My husband's still obsessed with Township. He plays it every single night, and it's the first thing he does when he gets up in the morning. I'm like, you are obsessed with that. He's like, I know, but I love it. I said, I thought you were kind of getting bored of it. He goes, well, I kind of was, but then I'm not anymore. What else did I buy? I feel like I bought something else at the store. We have a clogged sink in the bathroom, so I also bought some, I don't know that I've ever had to do it, maybe one other time, some Drano for the sink. I think only one other time have I ever had to do that. So I bought some of that. We'll see if it works. And I don't know why I just had this thought, but I'm wondering if like maybe a lid or something, like, because we don't have a thing, you know, that catches stuff. I'm wondering if like something like a lid fell down into the, and that's why it's clogged up. Huh. Because it just seemed to happen overnight. It's like kind of weird that it happened. I wonder if maybe something of Alex is like a little like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like a plastic, like, or you know, like a hard plastic, like a cap, like this. But you know, like half the things that we have in the bathroom, well, this one fell off, but you know, like lids to this kind of stuff. Because he has so many skincare products and stuff that have all this. Mine are in the drawer. Yeah, like this. I'm wondering if something like that, would that cause it to clog up? I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try this Drano and see if that works. I know there's those like snake things that you can get too to push stuff out. Actually, the thing that I bought, it has like this long like plastic red snake thing on it that you can stick down there and like pull it out and see like what it is. It's maybe that's it. I don't know. That'll work. I'm not very good at stuff like that. Did I get anything else at the grocery store? Oh, and magazines. And then, for my magazine video, that I'll probably make tomorrow. And then, let's see what else. I'm trying to think what else. Left there, went to the post office, went home. And then I need to be listening to my Night Stalker is what I need to listen to. Because I was going to have it done this weekend. That doesn't look like that's going to happen, does it? With 15 hours and 33 minutes left. My lord. That is one reason for me to play Words with Friends. I need to go in here, but I have all my other games. My games yesterday, they all can't. Oh, look. More games. You timed out. That is one thing that I can sit here and just kind of like play my games and then listen to my audiobook. So maybe I will do that for a little bit later. But I want to watch 13 Reasons Why, too. I started it, and last night I got halfway through the first episode of the last season. Oh my god, you're gonna talk about starting off, like, so many things happened in that first episode, and I'm only halfway through it. I'm like, this is crazy that all this stuff happened. You guys, I just timed out of like 20 games, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I still have 30 games that I have to catch up with. Can you even imagine? So anyway, I'm 15 points away from getting my next, what do you call it? Achievement. And then I'll be level 15. I guess that's where all the fun happens. I should play it though, because I paid I know people are gonna be like, this is ridiculous, but I paid the $9.99 to be like ad free on it. So I should play it, you know? I should, while I'm sitting here, I should delete, go in here, because I have, hold on a second. I'm already doing it. Okay, I'm going in here, and I'm like embarrassed to even say this, you guys. This is how many emails I get on a daily basis, okay? I have 1,392 in one and 5,615 in the other. And most of them are spam. Like, a lot of them are just, like, stupid spam ones. So I should go in here and, I should just go through here and just like, I mean, so many of these are just stupid, stupid, stupid. I go in here and I say, like, you know, you unsubscribe from like the spam mail and stuff. I do that. You know, today, I've gotten so many messages just today alone about people saying that there are people impersonating me on Instagram, and I hadn't actually looked in a while. I went and looked. I don't know who that is. I went and looked, and people send me messages all the time about suggestions for the review channel. I love it. Did you hear the train? Okay, so I went over to my Instagram today, and I think I had like 6 to 8, I think it was like 8 fake, I mean, I just put my name in on Instagram, and there were like 8 people that had started accounts that said they were me. Like, their name was like Peter Monn 287, Peter Monn 304 was like the main one, because he's like messaging people and saying, hold on a second, let me get out of this, because I took a screenshot of it because she sent it to me, what he said. So they were having a conversation, and he said, this is my private account. I made it to text my fans. And she said, are you sure? Send me a V to verify from your other account. And he said, yeah, he said, yeah. And she said, okay, what's your favorite color? And he said, you wish to talk to me privately, or you wanna, and she said, why was the last time you seen pee-pee then? Little quiz. Aw, that was the question she used. He didn't respond, I guess. But anyway, I'm like, I'm kind of over it with the fake accounts, and then they contact people, and they say they're me. So it's people that watch my channel that know. Like, it has to be people that watch my channel, because that are saying, like, well, this is my private account. So they obviously know who I am, you know what I mean? But it's just really frustrating. I mean, at first it was kind of funny, but it's not funny anymore to me when people are being contacted and, it's not funny when people are being contacted and they're being like baited and they don't know. They're like, is this Peter or is this not Peter? So I put it on my Instagram and I was like, did anybody else contact me about it? I should look and see. I was like, this is my only Instagram. Oh my God, I was looking down for so long that it didn't just stop, it turned off. The camera turned off. But I was reading this, here's another person. Somebody said, oh my God, I've seen so many fakes of yours. But somebody messaged me and they said, hi Peter, I got a message today from Peter Monn 304. That's the fake that I reported for messaging people. And I know you don't use other accounts, so I just wanted to give you the heads up. I reported him, but I'm not sure if that will do anything in the long run. Have a great night. That was so nice. That was from Kristen. But I know that they won't do anything. They I report all of these accounts and they hardly ever do anything. Yep, his account's still up. Anyway. I guess I just need to let it go and realize that it is what it is. So, did I tell you guys about my dream that I had? You know, once I get on this phone, I can't get off. I need to get off this phone. Oh, by the way, Mel from True Crime Book Club, my good Judy Mel, she is doing live streams on Instagram on Saturdays now. Today, and it's called Crochet and Killers, I think, is what she's doing. And today she did like satanic cults. I didn't realize she was going on so early. 10 her time is 1 my time, but I still missed it because I wasn't up. I slept in today because I stayed up way too late watching that show and trying to get my stuff done last night. And so the problem was I went in last night and while I was uploading my vlog, I sat there. Why is it going out of focus when I'm literally just sitting right here? I forgot this battery too. It's the battery that I was using to film my last videos, so it's only half charged, so it's gonna probably die here in a second because it's on half right now, but I have another battery with me. So but I sat inside last night and I was like on Audible again last night, looking through Audible. I have like a serious addiction to Audible. Like, I love it. And I was looking at all these books that I wanted to get and whatever, but I was going to finish the Harry Potter books, but now J.K. Rowling came out with these statements today on Twitter. People are just like letting her have it. She made some like just really problematic statements. And I'm like, I don't even know that I want to continue to support it by reading these books. And I was kind of at the point where I was like, okay, I finally want to finish these too, you know? So, I don't know. My hand is hurting because I woke up and I was like, my fist was like that. And I was sweating too when I woke up. So, I had this dream that Alex and I were staying, and it was very specific, and I know this in my dream. And what was weird was because we stayed in this hotel, and the hotel that we stayed at in my dream was not the hotel that we stayed at in real life. And it was the downtown Atlanta Hilton. And, because I've talked about it on here before. But it wasn't the same hotel in my dream. I've been having a lot of dreams about hotels lately. I don't know what, I mean, and not necessarily good dreams about hotels, like kind of scary dreams about hotels. And not like the other night, like when I was a kid, I would stay in Chicago with my dad, and his board meetings were always at the Ritz-Carlton, so we would stay there when I was growing up. And I had a dream about the Ritz-Carlton the other night, and everybody was like, had to stay. It was like, maybe it was like a curfew kind of dream, I don't know, but everybody had to stay in their rooms. They couldn't come out. And it just was like a really scary dream. And I can remember like looking out of the building and seeing like other buildings on fire and stuff, and it just was really a scary dream. But tonight I had this dream that Alex was at the Hilton downtown Atlanta, and I had to get back to him, and I was like on this interstate, and I have a lot of these interstate dreams where like the city is down here and the interstate's up here, if that makes sense. Like you have to like go down and exit to like, do you know what I mean? Like the interstate's like 2 stories up, which is like a lot of interstate systems around cities. And I don't know if that's really the case with Atlanta. I don't remember, to be honest, but so I'm on this interstate system and it's going really fast, and there's one area where you come down, you have to like go really fast, and there's this car behind me and I'm like afraid I'm gonna miss my exit. Well, I do miss my exit, and I couldn't find like where I was supposed to go, and I was supposed to meet Alex, and like it was Alex and another couple. It was another gay couple that we were friends with, and like 2 of our other friends. We were supposed to meet them. Now, in this gay couple in the dream, I have never seen them before. They were like this older couple. But like I knew that I was meeting them for dinner. And so I kept on getting off of these exits, and every exit that I got off was wrong. Like I had no idea where I was. And there was this traffic jam, and then I would have to like get off the exit and then find a way to like get back on the exit. But when I got off the exits, I was no longer in a car. I was like on one of those scooter things. And then they were, you know those things in airports where, what are they called? Like escalators, but they're not, escalators, but they're like just flat. They were those, but they were like at an angle, and they were to take you from street to street. Like Vegas has some of those. And so I was like really confused as to where I was so completely lost. And then, and I kind of wonder if this isn't from my talking about last night going to conspiracy theory with my mom. I showed up at dinner, and like right as I was walking in, my mom was there, and I was like, what are you doing here? And she was like, well, I just wanted to meet your friends. And I'm like, okay, but we're like going to a dinner, Mom. Like, it was like a dressy dinner. Like I showed up and like I had to change like really quick, like in the car or something. I can't remember how I changed, but I changed like before I like leaving my car to like going to the restaurant. Somehow I changed, and I was real dressy. And then my mom was like just waiting there in like the entryway area of this restaurant, hotel restaurant. And then we were sitting at this high table, and so like I brought her in, and I was like, my mom wanted to meet you guys, and they were like, okay. And then she was like, oh, so you guys are gonna have dinner? And she was being really weird. And they were like, yeah. And they were like, and Alex was like, do you want to join us? And she was like, I guess. And I was like, oh my God, my mother is gonna join us for dinner. I was like real put out by it in my dream. And then I said, well, I'm gonna use the restroom really quick. And like I went, and like as soon as I walked out of the restaurant, I was like in a completely different place. Do you know how that is? And I was in this mall, this huge mall, and there was all these people, and I couldn't find my way back to this restaurant. Like as soon as I left, I was just trying to find my way back, and I couldn't find my way back to this this restaurant. I don't know, maybe it means I'm lost in life and I can't find my direction, I can't find my way. But I don't feel like that. I really don't. So I don't know. Caroline must be back from her camping trip because she commented on something that I posted on Facebook. I don't even remember what it was. But I'm going to see if she posted any pictures of her camping trip. I don't remember. Oh wait, we got people that want to... We passed 1,000 members in the True Crime Book Club. And here are 2 other people that want to be in here right now. We're now at 1,035 members. Crazy. Okay, let's get to Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. So I'm part of this, like, private recovery group. And the question they asked today is, where's the craziest place you've ever woken up after being drunk? Too many to mention is what my answer would be. Here is Nicole to a True Crime Book Club. She said, did anyone else see John Gacy's property is for sale? New home built on the same land. Okay, so this is really creepy. In his old house, before they tore it down, people supposedly could see somebody in the second story window. You can Google that. I looked it up. Okay, here it is. Mel said, I'm going live on my Instagram between 10 and 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for Crochet and Crime. Our topic this week, Satanic Panic. See you there. Oh yes, I was looking at people's. Somebody had this picture, so their flowers are so pretty. I wish my flowers were that pretty. I need to get more. Oh, you know what I wanted to get today? I wanted to get, because when I was at, I want to get some of those things, like, do you know what I'm talking about? Like, you can put them in the ground and hang stuff on them. Where do you get those at? I want to get a hummingbird. I have a hummingbird feeder, but I need to get the clear stuff. I actually wanted to look this up. So while I'm on the phone, let me look this up. Hummingbird, do you guys know? Hummingbird food. Because they say, oh, here's a recipe. What is the correct ratio of sugar to water for hummingbirds? 1 part sugar to 4 parts water. The solution will keep in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. Please don't use food coloring, honey, brown sugar, unrefined sugar, or sugar substitutes, as they can be harmful to hummingbirds. So like that red hummingbird food that I bought is supposedly not good for them. It's true that no solid research yet exists to prove the red dye is harmful to hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are not humans, are not mice, but all hummingbird feeders have red parts that serve to attract the birds. So the dye is unnecessary at best and potentially harmful at worst. Should I use, okay, and there is absolutely no reason to add any red dyes to hummingbird sugar water. So I think I'm just going to make my own, is what I'll do. Is red dye nectar harmful to hummingbirds? They just say the red dye commonly used in nectar for hummingbird feeders is harmful to hummingbirds. Okay, and it goes in here. Well, I'm not going to use it if it's harmful. I mean, I bought it because I want them to be my friends. I didn't want to hurt them. Oh my god, the battery's going to die. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, I guess the lesson to take from that is that I'm going to go to Meijer and I'm going to buy sugar and water, or I'm going to buy clear hummingbird feeder food. Is what I'm going to do. Alright, let's get on here and see. Caroline, sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Oh, here's a post in True Crime Book Club. So I've gotten to the backstory part of, I cannot hardly read that, my readers anymore, part of the book, and I decided to see if there were any YouTube videos of Ramirez, and y'all, the amount of people talking about how much they love him, find him attractive, think he is innocent is crazy. I'm honestly interested in the psychology behind the attraction of serial killers. We all know this isn't the first case of attraction. Ted Bundy had tons of women that were very attracted to him. Did you ever see the court tapes and stuff, like, of him, the women in there? We all know this isn't the first case of attraction to a serial killer, but holy moly, my mind can't comprehend it. Anyone have any background on why this is a thing? Alright. Oh, here's another one. And I'm not even in the True Crime Book Club. I mean, I'm in it, but I'm not, like, in the, you know, the group right now. I thought I'd share this since you all are reading about Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Horror at the Cecil Hotel, 1985. Richard Ramirez stayed at the hotel during part of his murderous rampage. Ramirez earned the nickname the Night Stalker as he would break into homes, hide, and wait to attack his victims after they had gone to sleep. He's said to have disposed of his bloody clothes in the Cecil Hotel dumpster. Lord, so much. Okay. Oh, Caroline. Caroline, that's who I was going to look at. Oh, come on. Caroline. Here she is. Any camping pictures? No. She hasn't posted on here since last week. Caroline, where are your camping pictures? We wanted to see you camping. I should see if she got tagged in any pictures. Well, when was this? February 23rd. Who are those people? I'm so nosy, aren't I? Oh, there we are at David's graduation last year. Look, there's Alex and Caroline and I at, can you see? At David's graduation. High school graduation. I don't think you can really see it, but the one that got rained out. She always does this thing where she like holds her camera like this and like her friends are on either side of her and she's like right in the middle. I'm like, Carolyn, why do you do that? She's so funny. Why are there no pictures with me? Thank you very much. Where are all my pictures? Oh, she's got a picture on here. I wonder if she's even got an album of her friend that she had growing up. But I don't have an album. Are you kidding me? She's got 9 million albums on here and none about Peter. Aww. Oh my god. She's a picture of my mom and David in here. I don't know if you can see it. This is not the world's best picture of my mom, but there they are. David and my mom. That was probably the last year of my mom's life, honestly. I wonder if that was like Halloween or something. Family pictures. Okay, let's see this. I better be in here. Oh my god, I'm not in any of these pictures. Oh, well, those are like mom's attic. Look at these pictures of Caroline when she was in high school. Okay. Well, the majority of her pictures are all about David and her husband, Mike. Which I guess is understandable, but you would think that. Caroline and I are going to have a conversation. Her other cousin has her own album in here. Oh, wait, here's Christmas. I wonder if I'm in this. No, I'm not in that one. What is the problem? My lord. Here's Thanksgiving. Am I in this one? No. Oh my god, I'm not in any of these pictures. Halloween 2010. I know I was there. My cousin has completely... She is not nice. She and I are going to have such a talk. I'm going to be like, Caroline, you didn't seriously put me in any of these pictures. Every once in a while she'll throw up a random picture of me, but it's always like horrible. Las Vegas. Is this for my wedding? No. Well, maybe, because my uncle's in that picture. Yes, August 29th, 2011. So that would have been my wedding. You would think that she has an album for Peter's wedding, or for the Las Vegas, that she could put a picture of Peter's wedding in there. I'm so over her. Oh my gosh. Mobile uploads. I'm sure I'm not in any of these. Oh, here I am. Oh, this is a couple years ago when it was like snowing on Halloween. I was over at her house and it actually snowed there. I can't even see it because it won't focus in. It doesn't matter. It's a horrible picture of me anyway. There's another picture of me at graduation, David's graduation. Oh, there's a couple pictures of us in there. David, that's when we went back to their house and had pizza that night. There's us at pizza, having pizza with David. And any other pictures of me? It's all about me. You know it's all about me. Caroline, I am so disappointed in you. When I come over, there better be so many pictures. She's getting a phone call tomorrow. That is all there is to it. And there better be so many pictures of me in frames around her house that it is unbelievable. Like, you better hope that I'm the only one that's in frames at her house. Timeline photos. There's the same picture of my mom and David. Oh no, it's a different picture. There's my mom, black, head to toe. Everything she has on is black. Always. Oh, there was my Aunt Kathy. I miss my Aunt Kathy so much. Isn't she so pretty? And then look, I don't know. I think I showed this picture on here not too long ago. But I love this picture. So this is, I think, my uncle's. Oh, this was her cousin's wedding in 1996. And this is, I don't know if you can see it, but so Caroline's in the black dress. My aunt is in the middle, and that's my Uncle Dave dancing. Oh well, I guess it's not that important if she's got more pictures of Dave Matthews than she's got of me on here though. But I guess it doesn't really matter if you're in somebody's photo albums or not. Does that matter? It doesn't really. I mean, it really just doesn't. It's stupid. Why do we care about stuff like that? Oh, Carolyn, we know who you love, and we know it's not me. Anyway. Do you ever look through, like, I haven't done this in a long time. Like, you look through your, like, families, like friends of yours, your mutuals, and you look through and you're like, how do I know this person? How do I know this person? Oh, look, Caroline and I, mutual. Tanya. My husband. Let's see if anybody underneath here surprises me that we have in common. That I would look at and be like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know how she knows him. That kind of surprises me. Oh, probably something to do with realty. Oh, there's Alex's mom. Oh, there's Sarah. There's Sarah's mom. I don't even know who that person is. Or that person. Oh, there's my first boyfriend. I don't know who that person is. Or that person, or that person. I have no idea what that is. The very last person is her husband. Is that not so funny? We have 623 mutuals. My husband and I... This is kind of funny. He and I have 1,154 mutuals. Oh, the third person down is his friend that passed away. It was so hot today outside. It was so nice just sitting on the back patio. What is this? Somebody just posted it. It was so nice sitting on the back patio, and I drank the rest of my lemonade. Last night I ate my peanut butter things. I wanted to, honestly, tonight, truth be told, I wanted to get Taco Bell for dinner. And I didn't get to Taco Bell before, because I was trying to get my videos up, so I didn't get to Taco Bell before the curfew. So I ended up having pizza rolls, and they tasted like freezer burn because they'd been in there for 3 months, which, whatever. I bought them at the beginning of the COVID thing, and they were nasty, and I was just real disappointed in them. So now I'm hungry. Do you know what I'm hungry for right now? I just got the biggest craving for potato salad. Like potato salad, macaroni salad. Maybe tomorrow I'll do a little picnic ordeal for dinner. And I'll get, you know, like fake, well, I have a bunch of fake Morningstar meat, but it's like, well, I guess I could, Alex always cleans off his George Foreman grill really well, so maybe he could show me how to do it, because I have the Beyond Beef, but they're like patties, so you have to like cook them on a grill. You just can't put them in a microwave, you know what I mean? They're like actual meat patties, but fake meat, Beyond Burger meat. And I got them at Costco. And he just bought some buns, so I could get potato salad, I could get, you know, some stuff like that. Oh God, I love potato salad. And potato chips, or I could get fake hot dogs and have a little picnic on the back patio tomorrow evening. And then Alex and I are going to watch some of Handmaid's Tale, because we're going to do it tonight, but then he wanted to go to bed early and I was tired too, so we didn't watch it tonight. I kind of want to watch that Dead Like Me, because he's been watching it and it looks like it's really, really good. So I might start that. My mother used to always like have little picnics and stuff like that at her house, and I love it. I miss it. I will tell you, one of the things I need to do is I need to like eat more outside on the patio and really utilize the back patio. My mom used to have this glass table out there, this like wrought iron and glass table. So when I would come over in like the spring and the summer, we would always like eat dinner out there if I came over for dinner. And she would make dinner, or she'd like make, like my mom loved to make big salads in the summer. And then we would sit on the back patio, and when we would eat out there. She made quiches. My mom there were certain things that my mom would make that she just did a fantastic job of. Like my mom's chili was unbelievable. Her spaghetti was great. She could make great salads. My mom could whip up a salad that tasted like a restaurant salad, and like, what is going on with this shirt? It's like hanging off me. I'm like, it's like tight on my neck, but then it's like bunched up. Anyway, she could take like some iceberg lettuce and like cut it up with tomato. I mean, she made the best salads. And she would always make her own salad dressing, which I think that's so interesting looking back on it now. Sometimes she would make it out of the packet. Do you know what I'm talking about? The like salad dressing packet. And other times she would just make it homemade. Like she would just throw stuff together and make her own, like, you know, vinaigrette or whatever. I wish I was like that resourceful. But sometimes I would come over, like my mom can make really good bread and muffins. And so I would come over like in the summer and she would make like cranberry muffins or something. I don't know if she ever made cranberry muffins, but she make like banana bread or banana bread muffins, but typically just banana bread or orange bread. She loved to make orange bread. And then she would make a big salad, and we would sit out there and have like lemonade and a salad and like, you know, whatever. But sometimes she would have like little picnicky things like potato salad, you know, and a hot dog. So I would come over and she'd make hot dogs. Do you remember like when you would boil hot dogs in a, you know, like, do you remember that? Like before, I don't know why she wouldn't have put him in the microwave, but she would boil these hot dogs. Anyway, we would have like hot dogs and then potato salad. But my mom would always like put the smallest amount of potato salad. I seriously can sit down and eat in a container of a potato salad. I love it so much. My mom would literally put like a spoonful down and like maybe a handful of chips. I'm like, Mom, this is not lunch when I was 5, okay? Like, I'm hungry. I've always been such a quantity eater. Such a quantity eater. I don't know really what that's about. I know it's not good for me. My hand has been hurting again. Did I say that already? I don't know why it's hurting again. Because of balling it up, honestly, but I think the other hand has been hurting too a little bit. There was one day this week that I literally could not use my hand. Like, I woke up and it was in so much pain. Like, I almost couldn't even, like, pick up my phone and stuff, which that would be a complete disaster, wouldn't it? But I was like, I can't hardly do anything. I miss my mom. I miss just, like, hanging out, you know? Like, I obviously, like, she's my mom, so I obviously miss her, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm, like, going through here and just deleting all these emails from the same, for Ocean, because I bought some of those bracelets forever ago. They were too tight on my wrist. I ended up giving them to Tanya. I miss just hanging out with her, like, you know, like, Alex really wanted to see his mom, and they'll sit down, you know, and they'll, like, have a glass of wine, and she'll make him dinner, and then they just talk for, like, an hour or two, and those were the things that I loved so much, about doing with my mom. Like, I really, really, I just really, really love just sitting and, like, drinking coffee or, like, eating dinner and, like, sitting on the patio, you know, and talking and whatever. And it was just so much fun, and I miss that. And so, like, he was asking me last night, he was like, do you want to come over to my mom's house? Do you want to come over to my mom's house for dinner tomorrow night? Like, you know, we're just gonna hang out. It was, like, nothing serious. It was just, they were just gonna, you know, hang out and whatever. And I said, no. I said, why don't you just go and hang out with your mom? Like, I think sometimes it's important for him to, a lot of times, for him to go and just do things with his mom alone. Like, I don't need to always be there, you know. And I'm so thankful for the times that I had just one-on-one with my mom, that I want Alex to have that too. So I don't know. God, I've got so many emails in here that are just stupid emails. I had just gone in here too. Like, this is the thing, is I go in here, like, every couple weeks and clean these out. Like, all of the ones that are just, like, total junk. And I had just done this, and now it's like, cannot believe this. Because I go through and I save all of the ones, like, that are, like, personal, you know? Of which I have so many that I have to read. But I'm, like, going through here and, like, all these ones that are so stupid. I get contacted by a lot of people that are like, use my music, my free music on your channel. I get a lot of those. I'm sure a lot of YouTubers do, but but those are the things I miss about my mom most. I'm really happy that, you know, I mean, it's, what, tomorrow's the 7th day of June, and I've already used the patio so much this summer. I really want to utilize it the whole summer. I really want to enjoy it. And, you know, because every summer I say that, and then I don't. And I really want to sit out there and utilize it, and I think like every other week between now and the end of the summer, I think I'm gonna buy like get off this phone. I'm gonna buy maybe a plant or two, you know, like maybe every 3 weeks. So maybe like, you know, I'd like to get a big fern out here for the front to hang. I didn't want to hang it because of our wind chimes, but like the wind chimes with these big bamboo wood wind chimes out there. But I'm thinking about maybe moving them to the tree just for the summer. I don't know. Or getting one of those things, you know, those hooks, and having them on that. And then getting a big fern and having it up there. I'd like that. And then I would like to get maybe one more plant for the back. I just would like, you know, to be like plants everywhere back there. I know it's a little bit too much, but I really enjoy it. It's fun for me. And it makes it more enjoyable to sit out there and, you know, just relax and whatever. Alex spends a lot of time out there too. He'll lay out on the couch, like with his suntan oil and stuff, and he'll just like, you know, lay out and get a tan and all that kind of stuff. All right, you guys, listen. I was going to get into telling some stories tonight, but I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll make this a little bit shorter of a vlog tonight. And then tomorrow I will come back. And I want to vlog kind of throughout the day tomorrow. We're off our curfew tomorrow night, so I would really like to see Tanya maybe like, I don't know, sit on our back patio and, you know, have a Coke tomorrow evening or something. But we'll have to see. It'll depend on how Boo Radley is doing too, if he's eating a little bit tomorrow. That way, because I'll have to see if I have to get up like super early for the vet. But anyway, because I have to make a call. Well, I'll just call when Alex leaves for work on Monday. I'll just call either way and see if I can. They won't be able to get me in until the afternoon anyway, probably. So anyway, I'm going to end this now. If you've made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I know this vlog was kind of all over the place. Tomorrow I'll tell stories. I promise. I promise. And yeah, so anyway, if you liked this vlog and you made it this far, please give it, if you enjoyed it, a big thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. I know it doesn't seem like it matters, but it really does. To me, it means a lot. So please give it a thumbs up. And you know, please make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel if you already were, and check and make sure that you still are, and on my other channels as well. I would really appreciate it. And if you'd like to, and you're a wolf packer over here, somebody that watches my videos on a regular basis, and we're just trying to put kindness and good out there in the world, please leave a blue heart in the comment section below. And I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. Sunday is my favorite day of the week. It's a day to do some peaceful meditation and set my goals for the week and kind of get charged for the week ahead. I love Sundays. I always have. You know, back in the day, I talked about this on here before, but I just remember this. There was a period where I like rented those from the library. I rented the Ramona Quimby book, the movies. They were on PBS. Maybe I'll watch those. Maybe I'll like see if I can find them on, I'm sure they're on YouTube or something somewhere, and watch like a couple episodes every Sunday. They're very homey. I just like, you know, I feel like Sunday is a day for like being homey and, you know, getting kind of nesting and getting prepared for the week ahead. I love Sundays. So anyway, yeah, so I hope you're having an amazing Sunday, unless you have other plans. But like I always say, don't have other plans. Make the most of your day. Do something fun today. Do something exciting. Do something relaxing today. You know, start a new book, start a new movie. I don't know, make a meal that you've missed making for a long time. Like that's what I'm gonna do with the little picnic thing. And let's see, what else? And yeah, do something, put some positivity out there in the world today. Do something that when you look back on it, you know, do something that when you look back on it will make yourself proud, whether it's, you know, when you look back on it tomorrow or the next week or next month or next year or 10 years or 20 or 50 or 20 or 50, 20 years or 50 years or 60 years or 69 years or 80 years or 100 years, whenever. When you're looking back on it, you'll be proud that you did that today. And then we only have to do one of those a day, you know? But it's one good movement in the right direction. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. Make sure that you look at yourself in the mirror every single day and you say, I love you, and at least one positive affirmation. For example, you are valuable. So you look in the mirror and you say, I love you and you are valuable. You could do 10 positive affirmations. You could do 50. You could do as many as you want. They're difficult to do sometimes because those are the things that we don't necessarily believe about ourselves, you know, that we have to work at. And those can be things from telling yourself you're a good spouse, to a good sibling, to a good friend, to whatever. That you're funny, that you're talented, whatever you want to believe about yourself, you know. Start saying those in the affirmative so that you believe them to be true. And every night before you go to bed, look at yourself in the mirror and say, I love you, and tomorrow is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day tomorrow. My day is going to be full of laughter and joy and dancing and singing and smiling, and I'm going to have a good time with my friends and family, or if I'm all alone, I'm going to enjoy my own company, and I'm going to have really great opportunities come my way, and have really positive experiences today. And if my day gets off track, I can start my day over whenever I want. And when you wake up, you know, tomorrow, or the next day, or whatever you're watching this, get up, and when you get up tomorrow, wake up and say, I love you, and today is going to be an amazing day. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day today. I'm going to have positive experiences. I'm going to have great opportunities and positive experiences. I always say it in that order. Great opportunities, positive experiences. I'm going to be happy, joyous, and free all day today. Happy, joyous, and free. I'm going to laugh, I'm going to smile, I'm going to dance, I'm going to sing, I'm going to hang out with my friends or enjoy my own company. And if my day gets off track and I start getting a little negative or down, I can start my day over. I can allow myself to feel my feelings and know that feelings aren't facts. And then I can choose to start my day over whenever I want. Just walk in the other room and say, okay, I'm going to start my day over now. But it is okay to feel our feelings and be angry or sad or hurt or upset and feel those feelings. But we can choose to start our day over if we want. If we don't want to be stuck in those feelings for the whole day, we don't have to be, you know? And most importantly, make sure that you reach out to somebody and you let them know how much they mean to you. Just text somebody, call them up, say, hey, I just want to let you know I was thinking of you. I think us just letting other people know that we're thinking of them is one of the most important things that we can do. It makes them feel special, you know? It makes them feel alive, noticed, validated, seen, heard. All of those things. Also practice random acts of kindness, but like I always say, don't tell anyone, just do it because it's the right thing to do. It's good to put kindness and love and compassion and positivity out there in the world. And I think that's it. So I'm gonna get off here now. I love you guys, and I love you so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Love ya.